My name is Cameron Robert, and I'm a video producer at Vivo. At Vivo, Vivo is a music video company in the sense that think of Vivo kind of like the Spotify of music videos. Yeah. So what I do here is create like original content for artists that we work with. So doing interviews, short mini documentaries, photo shoots, that sort of thing, live performances. Basically, just through connections. Before I was here, I was at NPR, National Public Radio. It was fire. It was dope. That was my first job-ish thing. And so after college, I got an internship at the San Francisco Chronicle in San Francisco. And I was doing daily photos there. Realized I did not like that, so when it came time for me to look for like a job after that or another internship, I was applying to hella places, and then a connection I made when I was at UNC ended up coming back and helping me basically get an internship at NPR. At NPR, I was doing like more music coverage, like shooting live performances, doing interviews with artists, but also, since it's NPR, I was also doing like photo stories in prisons or interviewing Obama and things like that. So, two of the people I worked with at NPR were actually good friends with the vice president of content at the Fader at the time. Like 6 more months later, he slid in my DMs and he was like, hey, sorry I didn't get back to you before. I wasn't looking to hire anyone at the Fader, but now I'm at Vivo. Would you like to come in and just like chop it up one day? And I was like, absolutely. So I came in and I saw this place and I was like, wow, y'all have free snacks and benefits. I've always been a visual person, maybe not as outward as I am now, but I was always the person watching movies and paying attention more so to the visuals and like, yo, how did they do that shot? Like, yo, did you see that? And all my friends were like, yo, just shut up, just watch the movie, no one cares. Like, I went crazy over there and I was like looking up how to do it and stuff for hours like the next day. And that's like when I realized like, damn, maybe I'm kind of interested in this because no one get full coverage, like make like as photojournalists, you know, like you're kind of creating a narrative based on like what is presented to you. So if you go into it wanting to get full coverage, cover all angles, then it's easier to like, you have more options essentially, like to like figure out what the narrative of this person's story is, you know? And like, even like from a visual standpoint, like you want to get like your super wide shots, your middle shots, and your details. Like you just want to have every element so you can like figure out what works together. When I reached a point visually where I was super comfortable, that's how my writing got better because of that. Because I understood how to visually articulate my emotions, which better informed how I like write out those emotions. I've made hella mistakes. Mistake I've made, one of the most memorable and funniest mistakes I made is I leaked a T-Pain song. My favorite photo I've ever taken is this SZA photo I took. SZA was performing, and I grabbed this one photo that's just like so fire, you know. You should always be striving for new experiences and things that scare you, because that's how you grow. If you're not growing, you're dying. Like, it's one or the other. If you're keeping it a buck, so like it could be scary at times, but you should still do it. If I had gone the other route, I would have gotten fired so quickly. I feel like I almost get fired here every day. Like, you should just follow your gut, you know. If you're truly passionate about something, I feel like you'll find a way to make it happen in some capacity.